Good morning, class.
Good morning, ma'am.
May I call a volunteer to lead us a prayer?
Amen.
Okay. Please say present if your name is called.
Present.
Present. Okay. Present. So, before we begin our lesson for today, let's have a recap on what we have done yesterday. Anyone? Yes? Yesterday we have discussed what is set. Okay, very good. Now, who can tell me what is set?
A set is a well-defined group of objects called elements that share a common characteristic.
Okay, very good. Yes, it's true. So for now, to formally start our next topic, we will first play a game called Pick to Word. Are you familiar with that game?
Yes.
I want you to group yourselves into 5. And in your group, you are going to write down words that you can associate in the picture that I will show to you. In each picture, you will be given 20 seconds to write the words that you will include in your final answer. Let's start. Okay. I have here the first picture. Time starts now. Okay, time's up. How many words have you written? How many words have you written down?
5.
Okay, so here are the possible answers.
Yay!
You can check your own paper. The next picture. Time starts now. Okay, time's up. So here are the possible answers. Next picture. Time starts now. Okay, time's up. So here are the possible answers. Our winner is Group 3. Congratulations. So from the activity that we have done, who could guess our topic for today? Anybody? Okay, let's call Miss Jen.
I think it was all about the union of set.
Exactly. For today's lesson, we will talk about the union and intersection of set. What are the objectives for today's discussion? So, may I ask everybody to read out loud the objectives flashed in the screen?
Describe and define union of sets, intersection of sets. Perform the set operations, union of sets, intersection of sets. Use Venn diagram to represent the union and intersection of sets and know its symbol.
Those were the objectives that we are going to meet at the end of our lesson. So note that sets can also be shown using a Venn diagram. But what is a Venn diagram? Okay, so a Venn diagram is a drawing that uses closed curves or shapes to represent a set. So we have already discussed or tackled this from our last discussion when we talked about set. So circles are often used. So who among you here have an idea what is union of set? Any idea from the class? Yes?
Combination.
Yes, exactly. Absolutely correct. So when we say union of set, it is the combination of the elements of sets. That is what we call union of set. Union of set has also a symbol. It is denoted by a symbol U. Why do you think so? Of course, from the word union, in order for us to remember it easily, union of set uses a symbol U. Okay? So that's it. Union of set is one of the fundamental operations through which sets can be combined and related to each other. So therefore, set A added to set B is equal to the union of set A and set B. Okay, understood? So, in order for us to understand it well, we will consider an example. So one example is can be seen here. So for example, we have here two sets. Set A with an element containing 1, 2, 3, and 4, and set B with an elements 3, 4, 6, and 8. So how are we going to get union of set A and set B? Any idea from the class? So if we are going to get its union, all we need to do is to combine all the elements from set A and set B. So the element from set A is 1, 2, 3, and 4. We are going to combine it to the element of set B, which includes 3, 4, 6, and 8. Notice that if we are going to combine them all, we will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8. Notice that the common elements are only counted once. So if you notice, set A had an element 3 and 4, and set B has also an element of 3 and 4. But in their union, we only see 1, 3, and 1, 4. Therefore, it concludes that it cannot be repeated. The cardinality of the union of two sets is given by the following equations. The number of elements when set A union set B is equal to the number of elements of set A added to the number of elements of set B minus the number of elements on their intersection. The important thing we need to remember when we get the union of a set is we need to add all the elements of the sets involved, and we will not repeat the element considered as intersection of a set. Well, if we say intersection of a set, what is intersection of a set? Any idea from the class? May I call Miss Jenny?
Common.
Yes, thank you. So when we are going to take only the elements that are common to sets or common to both sets, that is their intersection or their common.
further understand intersection of set, I have here an example. So, we have here two sets containing different shapes. When we get the intersection of the two sets, if you notice, the answer in this problem was simply the common element of set A and B. So therefore, when you say intersection of a set, it means that we need to take the common element from set A and set B, or from the sets involved. Okay? To sum it up, union is simply the combination of sets, while intersection is the common element of the sets involved. But what if we have sets who doesn't have any common element? If we're going to look back from our previous lessons, what have you remembered when a set doesn't contain any element? What do you call that kind of set? Anyone? Null set is the answer when you will find intersection and there is no common element in the two sets given. But what about the set itself? What is the relationship between set A and set B when they don't have any single element in common? Who has the idea? What do you call that set? Okay, when sets whose intersection is an empty set or a null set, they are called disjoint sets. This is only part of the review since we have already tackled this topic, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, that's it. So to test what you have learned today, I will give you an activity to be passed after this period. Okay, I have here the following. There are 3 sets and you are going to answer 8 items wherein you are required to find the union of set and its intersection. Okay, I will give you 15 minutes for that. Any paper will do. Okay, go on. Okay, let's check. I will give you assignment for you to practice at home. This is only 2 items. Two items. But then you are the one who are going to identify the sets or the elements found in the set. And then afterwards, you are going to union the 2 sets and find its intersection. Okay? Any questions? Any clarifications? Okay, that's all for today, class. See you next meeting.
Goodbye, and
Thank you,
ma'am.
Goodbye.